Hey guys, welcome to this video. My name is Kale, and in this video we're going to talk about cryptocurrencies, what's going to happen in 2022, right? Because quarter 2 is soon ending and quarter 3 and quarter 4 are closing in, and my expectations for quarter 3 and quarter 4 is that, well, I'm going to talk about more in the end of this video because I want you guys to listen to what I'm saying here. This is very, very, very important, okay? So if you look at traditional companies like, well, for example, Shopify. By the way, look at Shopify. I remember using when I was doing all kinds of online stuff with drop shipping. I was using Shopify back here in 2018, 2017. I just understood that if I just have started buying, like just blindly, buying Shopify stocks back then, that would have made me crazy money, But that just shows that if you are just one track minded on cryptocurrencies, that's cool. You want to become expert at one thing. Like you want to get one high income skill and then get next high income skill. But what I want you guys to understand is, if you want to make insane crazy money, you want to have multiple sources of income. Because right now, for example, if I ask you like, where are you, how much money did you make today, how much money did you make today, and how much time you use to make that money. So if you're, for example, job, like you have, sometimes you have to be at jobs, but just understand that it's very unlikely that people who are in 95 jobs are going to get rich wealthy. And in fact, I was just reading the Warren Buffett's book, where the Snowball book, and he listened to this very, very carefully. This is going to be nobody else is talking about this. Like literally no one is talking about this. And that's why I want to say it, because it's so crazy. So he talks about that innovations that help a lot of people, but make the investors broke. And let me tell you why. He talks about, he has multiple examples about this. But for example, cars. Think about that when cars first came to, for example, in the United States, he talks in that case, for example, is that before cars there were basically horse and buggies. And you had to walk and use bicycle, and there wasn't, like, it was crazy. When cars came, it made everything so much faster. People could travel so much faster. It was crazy, okay? Like, think about how much it changed the world. However, out of all of those car companies that came to be, like literally thousands of car companies, only 2 or 3 of them, I believe it was 2 or 3 of them, like after everything was done, were profitable. Which is, if you had bought 99% of any of those stocks of those car companies, you wouldn't have made any. Would have lost all your money. Like that in itself, what I just told you, I hope that you truly understand and think about what I just said. Warren Buffett is one of the best investors in the whole wide world. He talks, and people think about then he says that, okay, so now imagine that 99% of them go to zero, literally. In a new innovation, 99% of them go to zero, literally. Now he thinks about, like, now some people say that, okay, so all I do is just I have to pick the winning stocks or winning cryptocurrencies. And then he talks about how that is called wishful thinking, which is very interesting to me, because everybody in crypto says that this is going to be the biggest innovation in the whole wide world. Everything is going to change, and the people everything's going to make money. And that just made me think, like, like that, the thing that Warren Buffett talks about in the book is just absolutely like the contrary to what everybody is on, for example, on YouTube or Twitter are saying. It's absolutely beautiful, because that will get you close to the truth, because you don't want to be in echo chamber. I want to be in the balance in the middle. So how I look at cryptocurrencies right now, I look at them like a $1 billion opportunity, of course, but it's not more of like everybody knows that technology, like when cars came, the technology is going to be here. And cryptocurrency, everybody knows the technology is going to be here. Like, I believe it's not going to go anywhere, but it's very, very hard to pick the right picks, which is absolutely crazy. So what I look at cryptocurrencies right now for myself, and this is how basically a lot of people who I follow look at them, okay? They look at them at very risky but high potential assets, in sense that they are diversified. It's one part of their portfolio, right? Because if you happen to pick the one that really goes on, you can make absolutely money with that one thing. But if you go all in on something and it goes to zero, that's very hard. It's very hard for your mindset, for example. You don't, basically your mind is rewired not to want to lose. Like when you lose, you know this. I'm talking to you, you know this. When you lose, you feel very, very bad. It's one of the cognitive biases in our brain. It's called loss aversion bias. So basically we feel loss more than so when we win like $5, we are like, okay, nice. But when we lose $5, we're like, oh no, we lost it. So that's the contrast there. So if you constantly lose and not get wins, your brain is rewired for like basically that. And the true beauty and true way to become millionaire and have a crazy wealth and knowledge is to change your brain. This is what I have understood right now. You have to change your old limiting beliefs to support, because people are like, no, Kale, you don't understand. Hey, you don't understand. I'm going to make the money with cryptocurrency, and then I'm going to be happy and wealthy and rich. It doesn't work like that way. You make the money, but you will something will happen, and you will get rid of it, or you buy dumb stuff, or because if your subconscious mind is not aligned with what you are doing, you are going to lose the money. And it's going to feel very bad when you lose it. And right now some people are, no, it's not going to happen to me. Well, it doesn't. You don't consciously do it, but with your subconscious mind, if you have still the old rewiring in your subconscious mind, it will happen over and over again. For example, if you drink a Coca-Cola and you want to stop drinking Coca-Cola, you're consciously like, yeah, I'm going to stop it right now. I will stop drinking Coca-Cola right now. And you can do that for a certain time. You know, you can do that for a certain time, like use willpower, like you can do it use the willpower to do it. I will do it. Today I don't drink Coca-Cola. But after a couple of weeks or so, when your willpower is exhausted, when the lonely nights come, that's when the subconscious, if you are using your conscious, all the time, because it's very hard to use it all the time, because 95 to 99% of our activities is subconscious mind. That's when this old subconscious pattern, and you will Coca-Cola, and you will start drinking it again. So it's the same thing with everything, with money, with happiness, health, wealth, love, and happiness. It's the same thing. You have to rewire all the old limiting beliefs. And how a lot of people do it, like when we have these old thoughts and beliefs in our subconscious mind, a lot of people are like, okay, so I just take the new thoughts in. It's not going to work that way. So actually Bruce Lee had a really good story about this. So Bruce Lee is everybody knows he's like the kung fu master, and he's very like he's kind of like a mind master also. And there was a student who wanted to learn the martial arts from Bruce Lee, and Bruce Lee said, look, I can't help you. And the student was like, why is that? Because Bruce Lee said to the student, because he took 2 glasses. One glass he poured Coca-Cola, and one glass he poured water. And he said that your mind is like the Coca-Cola. If you want me to train you, your mind has to be like the water. The meaning is that Coca-Cola is already, you have so much stuff in your brain already, so much, it's like you have full furniture in your house already, and you want to get new one. It's not going to work. You have too much furniture in your mind. Your mind is too cluttered. So what you need to get rid of the old limiting beliefs and put new in, and that's when you truly become successful. Nobody talks about this. Literally, no one talks about this, and this is literally the key to become a multimillionaire. Okay? So I actually have this. I want to show you this. You can find this link in description. Okay? So you will find the script that I used to rewire my brain for massive success, and this will change your life. It will reprogram your old limiting beliefs about money, about everything, literally everything, and insert new beliefs on top of that. And that's when the success, and you just become so successful instantly. Okay? Because the old patterns go away and new patterns come in, and then you don't have even think about the success. It just comes naturally because of the old pattern, because of the new patterns. Okay? So you can find this link in description. Okay, so that's huge. Anyway, so what I just talked about here is very, very interesting. And also what I want to show you here is that if you look at stocks like, for example, Shopify Inc., they are basically doing dips like in cryptocurrencies. Look at this, from the top of 1.7k to $400. That's crazy in just a couple of months. And yeah, a lot of people are like in very I think that there's a couple of options. Definitely, it's not this is not going to be easy to see what's going to happen. But what I believe, think about March. Think about March when COVID first, March 2020. Let me actually show you here. I think we see it here. So March 2020. Look at here. We had a huge dip. Basically, we had a huge dip from here to here. It could be it looks like the same like this to this, you know. And from here, it was just all uptrend. So it could potentially happen that right now what we're experiencing with the inflation is that everything starts to run back up. Okay, so it could happen because this kind of like because if you look at some of the stocks, for example, right now, some of them are just so overvalued right now. Like literally, they are so overvalued. And same thing with some of these cryptocurrencies, like some of these don't have any like literally utility. It's just insane. So we're going to see what happens. But I do believe that we have a fair chance of having a nice clean run up at the end of this year. But I wouldn't be surprised if the just massive bear market started right now and everything went to zero. Literally, I wouldn't be surprised. And I would personally, I make crazy money whatever. If we go to bear market from here, I make crazy money because I can buy the top assets at basically for free. Like literally, it's crazy. Like if you watch a couple of my videos here, like from 2020, and 2020, there was insane deals. Like Binance coin was like $3 or something like that, and there was Cardano was like 3 cents or 2 cents, you know, back then. It's crazy. So the deals are absolutely insane. So I can just buy them low. Fair enough, I love that. If we start going up and crazy bull run, I'm still going to make crazy money. You know why? Because I have multiple sources of income. I have these cryptocurrency YouTube channels where I get constantly paid with the affiliate, you know, cryptocurrency exchange, because it's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I have so many income sources. I make constantly money. Like absolutely, money just comes in all day, every day. Okay, so that's what I want you also to have. Not only this one source of income. Okay, so that's why I recommend you to check out the link in the description. Rewire your brain for success, so you can build multiple sources of income. That's what wealthy people have. They have multiple sources of income. So if you're just currently focusing on, like, you have your job and then you are buying cryptocurrencies, which is very risky. It's very risky play, and you could pull it off, but understand that there's not many people who pull it off. Like literally just a couple of people who can pull it off. Okay, and for me, for example, I don't want to be like I'm going to go more in depth to that. You can do whatever you want. I'm not a financial advisor, you know, but I'm just saying that there's so much money to be made online. If you don't know about it, you should learn about it. There's tons of tutorials on YouTube and stuff like that, and I can also help you. Anyway, so if you want my number 100x crypto gem for 2022, like if we are going to the moon this year, like if you're going to the Valhalla this year, like literally if you're going to pump to the heavens, this gem will absolutely, I believe this will crush it, because it's metaverse peak. It's real working product. Like it's just best of the best. This is the best pick that I have ever literally found. Like they have real life use cases, real life partnership with basically everything. Disney, Apple, Facebook. Like literally they have Facebook partnerships from like, they've been partnering with Facebook for like 5 years. Okay, so they have Microsoft. They are partnering up with everybody, and the product is already working. So this is what I'm sharing for you right now. Okay, so you can check it out, link in the description, 100x crypto gem. And also you should get the golden ticket VIP membership, because in there I will reveal all my NFT picks and crypto picks that I love. And I just basically last year and all I did was just work for cryptocurrencies, so I literally found the best picks. Okay, so you can just see them there. Anyways, I'm not a financial advisor. Thank you so much for joining on for today's video, and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video, and let's make these millions. Let's go. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.